Like it's 1986 now. Good evening. It is an honor and a privilege to welcome you to White House High School's 2020-22 commencement ceremony. We want you to know that each of these students holds a special place in the hearts of the faculty and staff at White House High School. We are blessed to celebrate this night with them, and we thank everyone for joining us as we honor this remarkable group of students. Seniors, this is a very special night for you, a night focused on you and the accomplishments that you have achieved over the past 13 years of your life. While tonight is focused entirely on you, I want to challenge you to shift your focus to how you will use these gifts and talents for a greater purpose. You're at a crossroads, wondering what the next stage of your life will look like. You're leaving the most structured time in your life where you are surrounded by parents, teachers, coaches, and counselors who monitor your progress and encourage you along the way. And you're now entering the most unstructured time you've ever experienced. David Brooks wrote in his book, The Second Mountain, that there are a variety of pathways that people can choose when entering adulthood. He states that all these pathways fall short to the one he coins, the committed life. He expands by saying that a commitment is making a promise to something without expecting anything in return. It's just done out of love. A commitment is different from a decision or a contractual agreement in the fact that it changes who you are. Commitments give you your identity. It's how you communicate to others who you are. Commitments give you a sense of purpose. Commitments allow you to move to a higher level of freedom. It moves you from thinking of freedom as the absence of restraint to something higher, where you discipline yourself to have the freedom to serve a greater good. And most importantly, commitments build your moral character. Commitments require action, and over time, these actions become habits. Those habits shape who you are. Character is not something that you build passively. It emerges from your commitments. The author sums it up perfectly by saying, if you want to teach someone character, teach them how to make commitments. Temporary ones in childhood, provisional ones in youth, and permanent ones in adulthood. So tonight, seniors, I urge you to focus on committing to something where you can use all of your talents, your gifts, and your efforts to serve others and truly make a difference. We love you, we are definitely proud of you, and we cannot wait to see the changes that you make for years to come. Congratulations, class of 2022. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our class of 2022 salutatorian, Mr. Matthew Sarita, to lead us in a moment of silence.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us as we observe a moment of silence. Thank you. At this time, Mr. Gilliland will announce our salutatorian and valedictorians.
At this time, it is my privilege to announce the salutatorian and valedictorians of the class of 2022. We'll now announce our salutatorian. This student has maintained a 4.0 GPA and has taken 13 honors courses and 7 AP courses, for a total of 20 honors and AP credits throughout his career at White House High School. Throughout his 4 years, he played varsity baseball and was involved in Beta Club, FCA, and the National Honor Society. He plans to attend and play baseball at Union University. We are very proud to announce our salutatorian of the class of 2022, Mr. Matthew Sarita.
Good evening, parents, teachers, guests, and most importantly, the graduates alongside me today. Finally, the day is here. Coming to graduation has got to be one of the most surreal feelings we've had so far. It feels like a few months ago, we were walking into the high school for the first time, trying to find our classes. Except we couldn't even find our classes with the badge police on the loose. No, but seriously, one day we will learn to appreciate everything that all the faculty and staff have done for us. Even the things we may find irrelevant or annoying, they do it because they truly care about each and every one of us, and that has to be one of the best things about White House. All of the teachers and administrators put so much time and effort into each and every student, and we are all so very grateful. I would like to give a special thanks to Ms. Tucker. She manages to bring a smile to every student's face and looks for nothing in return. She does everything because she loves all of her students, and that is the epitome of what being a teacher is all about. She's my biggest inspiration, and I truly am so grateful to have developed a friendship that will last a lifetime. I would like to take a moment to give all of the faculty and staff at White House a round of applause. The past 4 years for the class of 2022 has, let's be honest, been like no other. Due to COVID-19, our academic, athletic, and social lives were thrown for quite a loop. Despite this, however, each and every one of us persevered through all of the trials and tribulations that were thrown our way, and I believe that truly speaks volumes to who we are as a class. I could not be more proud of each and every one of my fellow classmates for all the accomplishments they have achieved, both inside the classroom and outside. However, this time in school has only been about 25% of our lives, and we have so much more time to strive for greatness. The time and dedication we have spent at White House is going to stick with us for the rest of our lives. It is what shapes our future and determines who we will become. Being here with you guys today is one of the most amazing feelings in the world, but a new chapter in each and every one of our lives is to be opened after this day. We are no longer high school teenagers. We are adults prepared to succeed. Thank you.
This year's senior class is unique in the fact that it has 2 valedictorians. Our first valedictorian has maintained a 4.0 GPA and has taken 14 honors courses and 7 AP courses for a total of 21 honors and AP credits throughout her career at White House High School. Throughout her 4 years, she has played varsity tennis, and still is, ran cross country, and was involved in Beta Club, DECA, HOSA, student leadership, and National Spanish Honor Society. She plans to continue her education at the University of Tennessee at Knoxville. We are very proud to announce our valedictorian for the class of 2022, Ms. Lauren Ramirez. Our next valedictorian has also maintained a 4.0 GPA and has taken 14 honors courses and 7 AP courses for a total of 21 honors and AP credits throughout his career at White House High School. Throughout his 4 years, he played varsity baseball and was involved in Beta Club, National Honor Society, DECA, Sumner County Leadership, Hobie Leadership, and qualified as a National Merit Finalist. He plans to attend Vanderbilt University and study law. We are very proud to announce our valedictorian of the class of 2022, Mr. Braden Grieve.
Good evening to our wonderful parents, esteemed guests, incredible faculty and staff, and of course, the graduates of the class of 2022. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate this momentous occasion. This is a day that all of us will remember for the rest of our lives, and I'm glad that you are all here to spend this day with us. I would like to start with a special thanks to all of the parents who have helped raise all of the amazing graduates here today. You have all sacrificed so much for the success and growth of every single one of us, and there is truly no way that we could ever show how grateful we are for everything you have done. I would also like to say how appreciative I am of all the teachers and administrators who have dedicated their lives to the growth of not only this class, but the many more to come. Now, to the White House High School class of 2022. We made it. We survived high school. We weathered the storm with nothing but Spark Notes, Quizlet, and photo math. It honestly hasn't set in yet. It feels like only yesterday we were walking through the halls on our 8th grade tour. Like seriously, where'd the time go? It all feels like a blur when I look back on it. We all remember the first football game, the first pep rally, the first attempt at an all-nighter for an English paper due the next day, where you randomly wake up to a YouTube video playing of some guy in the forest making an underground pool. I don't know how we get there, but those were the stressful but exhilarating times of freshman year. We had no idea what high school was going to bring us, but we were excited for the future. Then came the year that was probably the last kind of normal year of high school we've had, sophomore year. We were finally starting to get our driver's license and tasting new freedoms we'd never felt before. That was about to change. We were making new friends and starting to figure out this whole high school thing. Then came spring break, which ended up actually being summer break, just with a little twist. Except it wasn't one of those fun twists where something amazing happens. It's kind of like one of those twists where your favorite character in a new TV show you've binge watching for 51 hours dies and you realize you don't want to watch the show anymore. Yeah, that twist I'm talking about is this thing called Corona. It kind of flipped our high school lives and the world on its head, to say the least. That spring/summer break turned into sleeping in till 2 p.m. just to wake up and watch TikToks of everyone else doing it too. I think we can all agree it was a pretty strange time, but it was nothing compared to junior year, the year that everyone had been telling us about and how difficult it was going to be. And guess what? We only had to go to school 2 days a week. Hybrid schedule and 8:30 a.m. Zoom calls that nobody wanted to wake up for, and honestly, most people just didn't wake up for. Junior year is hard to describe because honestly, I still don't know what all happened. Fast forward to senior year and the realization that we're actually about to start life. We had to start caring about where we're going to college and that life is about to change forever. Senior year was full of memories that we're all going to carry for a lifetime. High school may seem like a blur with a quick glance back. But the more you look at it, the more you realize how much we all grew as individuals and as a family. Our high school lives have been marked by change and the reminder that no matter how hard you try, it is inevitable that things will evolve. Honestly, the unpredictability of change can be seen with a glance back at our childhood. Remember in elementary school when we were not able to use calculators because nobody in the real world just had a calculator with them at all times? Or how we should not talk to strangers on the internet? And how we should never get into a stranger's car? Well, now we can pull out our magical calling calculator and push a button that tells a stranger to come pick us up in their car. My point is no matter how much you try, you will never be able to stop change. I believe this is truly what the last 13 years of our academic careers have been preparing us for. It was not all about who is the general of the Continental Army or what the derivative of cosine is, but actually the ability for us to learn how to problem solve and interact with people. Also, for anyone that is wondering, the answers were George Washington and negative sine of x, if you just wanted to know that. What I'm trying to say is that no matter how dumb we may have thought these things were at the time, we were actually preparing ourselves for the future that is full of change. As that one guy, Albert Einstein, once said, education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. The lessons that we have learned from our peers and our self-motivation will continue to push us forwards into the future, hopefully ready for what is to come. Thank you. Now, our guidance counselor, Ms. Curtis, will present the class of 2022 scholarships.
On Seniors Honors Night, we recognized our seniors individually for the scholarship offers that they received. This evening, I'm proud to announce that the graduating class of 2022 has been offered a total of $5.4 million. Congratulations to our class of 2022 on this amazing accomplishment. Now our class president, Lacey Eskew, will deliver our class address.
Good evening. On behalf of the class of 2022, I would like to welcome the family, friends, administration, faculty, and staff here today. I am incredibly honored to be representing my class with this speech, although they are seeing this through a screen and not face-to-face. I know we have suffered great loss these past couple of years, whether that be family members, teachers, or friends. I would like to take a moment to remember and honor those we have lost with a brief moment of silence, if you will. Thank you. For a while, that was all that I could put together. I did not want to face the fact that this was the end of the friendships and memories I had made over 13 years. I did not want to face the last pep rally, last football game, or last time we joined together to sing the alma mater. Seniors, if you would, reflect on the past 4 years with me. Freshman year, we were awkward 14-year-olds who had met the best friends we would have for the rest of high school. Sophomore year, COVID happened. Junior year, COVID continued, and by the time we reached our senior year, we had only one real year of high school experience. We were thrown into taking over for the senior class before us. We were unprepared to rule the school. We just rolled with the punches, and now our role has come to a close. It is time for us to hand it off to the rising seniors. I would like to take a moment to thank the teachers that have pushed me and my classmates to achieve greatness. We would not be sitting here today if it were not for your leadership and guidance over the past 13 years of our lives. Thank you for dedicating your life to helping us accomplish our goals. Thank you for waking up early or staying later to give us extra help. And thank you for making what seemed impossible yesterday seem possible today. I would also like to thank our parents for being there for us through our highs and lows and raising us to be independent adults. You're about to send us out into the real world. Thank you for preparing us to the best of your ability for this huge change. Thank you for picking us up when we were down and cheering us on from the sidelines throughout our lives. And thank you for dedicating yourselves to us. We would not be here in this room today without you. Now to my fellow graduates. We made it. Here we are, graduation, the day we have been working towards for years. Finally, this day has arrived. There are many mixed feelings about today. Feelings of excitement that we are finally here, and of course, no more high school. Feelings of sadness, leaving behind what we've known for forever. Feelings of nervousness for what's to come, but altogether, feelings of accomplishment, because we did it. We are graduating today. Our class has had our ups and downs. We have also had our fair share of hard times trying to push us back and deny us our success. Even though we were robbed of a few years, and we missed out on many memories like painting our parking spots, senior-junior wars, pep rallies, senior prank, and of course, seeing y'all's pretty faces because they were hidden with masks for 2 years straight. We survived the pandemic, the wildfires, and of course, the murder hornets. At least we won all of our pep rallies this year. Just kidding. No, we didn't. But there was that one time freshman year where our homecoming float won first place, and we did get our senior prom. So against all odds, literally all of them, we made it. I want to thank you guys for the memories and laughter we have shared over the years. I also want to say that I am proud of each and every one of you for sticking with it and making it to this very special day. I'm looking forward to seeing where we all go from here. I hope to see you achieve your goals in life, and I can't wait to see you in 5 or 10 years to catch up and see who we've all become as adults. So wrapping things up, here are my final thoughts on my 4 years at White House High School. COVID sucked, and I'm glad it's over, and I hope to see you all achieve greatness and success. Welcome to the next chapter of your life. It can only go up from here. It has to. I love you and I thank you, so here's to us, class of 2022.
Now our White House High School band and chorus will play. Our White House High School band will now play Old Scottish Melody with director Giselle Goat. Now our class vice president, Maggie Kelly, will present the senior gifts.
The feelings inside my heart while standing on this stage are overwhelming. It is so bittersweet to be standing here in front of all of you. We're so blessed to have the class of 2022 all together for one last celebration. The class of 2022 has had its fair share of highs and lows. Through it all, we have been overcomers. We've woken up and came to school every day, most days anyways, with a smile on our face, and most importantly, we've gone through the last 4 years together as friends. We were able to exemplify these traits and use our money towards something not only for students to enjoy, but our faculty, community, parents, and staff to enjoy as well. We want to better our student body, and if there's one thing our class has struggled with the most, it's winning pep rallies. That brings me to our first gift, Bubba the Blue Devil. If you haven't gotten the opportunity to see him in action at a football game, pep rally, or any other sporting event, you're missing out. Our class wanted to bring in a new mascot, something that we truly needed to add to our school. This mascot will serve as a symbol of BDP for many years to come. We're so happy that we got to see this idea come to life together. Our second gift is something very special to us. I remember being a freshman, sitting all the way at the top of the bleachers. As the seniors each year won another pep rally, we watched in confusion as they rushed to the floor to sing the alma mater together. I really didn't get it at first, but it was sweet to watch. After this year, when we bunched up at the gate every football game, huddled on the gym floor every basketball game, and won all but one of our pep rallies this year, I can finally say that I get it. The feeling of love shared in that bunched up group of students is overwhelming, win or lose. That's why our second gift is going to be painting the alma mater onto the walls of our gym. We are so happy that we get to involve our talented artist and Miss Langford. Our third gift is also something very meaningful to me. We would like to donate a portion of our funds into our leadership program. After all, that's what made me the person I am today. Through all the confusion of 4 years here, one thing remained constant, and that was Miss Crawford emailing all of my teachers to see if I was actually caught up in the class or lying to her. But seriously, I am so thankful for our amazing teachers here that have helped shape and mold us into the people we are today. There isn't a day that will go by that I will not be thankful for you. So, we hope our donations will help towards better decorations, t-shirts, or whatever else you can spend it on. This year, students lost a teacher, friend, and coach. This man was everything we tell each other to be every day. Kind and generous, passionate, and symbolized BDP perfectly. Based on how big of an impact he made, you probably have already put a name to the kind words. Coach Rapune was a mentor to all of us. We're so thankful for our last gift to be turning his classroom into a student center. Lastly, I would like to say thank you. To my seniors, thank you for allowing me and Lacey to lead you this year, even when we didn't always know which way we were going. Thank you for being a friend to me each and every day. Thank you, Lacey, for guiding me and our class through our second fully in-person year of high school. Thank you to our administration, our mentors, our teachers, for giving us the skills and life advice to get us through not only high school, but our future. Thank you to my two older brothers who are in the room right now for joking around all their way through high school and making me look really impressive to our parents. I love you all more than words will ever be able to explain. I'm so grateful and proud to say that I'm a Blue Devil for life. Class of 2022, you will forever hold a piece of my heart. Now Ms. Hall will begin our presentation of diplomas.
Good evening, friends and families of the class of 2022. By the authority vested in me by the State Board of Education and by the Sumner County Board of Education, I have searched or caused to have been searched the records of each of the seniors whose names I shall publicly announce. And I certify that each of these students has met at least the minimum requirements for graduation from high school. Out of respect for our graduates, we ask that you refrain from cheering and clapping until the announcement of congratulations to the class of 2022 at the end of the presentation of the diplomas. Abby McKenna Adler. Nevaeh Monet Anthony. Pasha Genevieve Avila. Tyler Lee Bailey. Alexandra Nicole Bardwell. Hannah Grace Barnes. Carter Wayne Bates. Ireland Jane Bates. Austin Taylor Beeson. Caden Culbreth Biggs. Michelle Lynette Birdwell. William Montrell Black. Raynon Walker Blackburn. Caden Andrew Blackford. Zoe Rose Bogue. Eden Elizabeth Bradley. Dalen Alexander Brewington. Rick Nathaniel Buford Jr. Allie Brooklyn Burrow. Liberty Renee Kane. Kaylee Marie Cano. Tanner Joseph Carpenter. Phoenix Dane Carruthers. Chloe June Casanova. Matthew Colin Castleberry. Juan Candido Cito Marcos. Brooke Amber Coddington. Brianna Ruth Cooper. Takia Breon Corley. Angeline Judy Coto Santiago. Miguel Angel Coto Santiago. Hannah Grace Crabtree. Mackenzie Brooke Crabtree. Jacob Allen Creasy. Dylan Tyshawn Krauser. Dylan Matthew Kuski. Caitlin Grace Dalton. Lexi Brooke Davenport. Aiden Richard Davis. Kelsey Brooke Dickerson. Sean Riley Dixon. Madison Nicole Douglas. Ethan Robert Eldridge. Benjamin Scott Ellithorpe. Dennis Alexis Escobar Arana. Lacey Page Eskew. Ilani Tanali Espino. Maria Yvette Flores Garcia. Lisbeth Flores Trochet. Addison Drake Forster. Deanna Grace Gafour. Amy Lynn Garman. Jacob Cooper Gaslander. Jonathan Alfonso Gilbert. Geth Larissa Goad. Braden J. Grebe. Joseph Waldo Grimes, Jr. Elena Ann Grover. Jillian Page Haley. Clayton Wade Ham. Alexandria Grace Hampton. Bryson Thomas Harper. Chloe Rianne Hart. Charles Robert Hatch. Van Boyden Heckman. Jaylee Rain Hendershot. Irissa Gabrielle Hodges. Joshua Parker Holden. Dakota Allen Holland. Leanna Marie Holland. Benjamin Cade Holliday. Luke Thomas Hooper. Paul Allen Hurt. Sean Neal Ike. Russell Tyler Ingram. Abigail Wynne Jarvis. Christopher Kenneth Johnson, Jr. Gabriella Renee Johnson. Faith Catherine Johnstone. Cadence Alexandria Joseph. Sydney Brianne Kelchner. Margaret Irene Kelly. Daniel Wells Kemp. Destiny Lynn Kinslow. Nathan James Kissinger. Zan Mitchell Coling.
Caitlin Rose Landers. Mackenzie Alexa Lee. Grayson Ann Linton. Jaden Kai Lohmeyer. Justine Story Lowe. Amarian Trevon Lucas. Sydney Renee Lyons. Kira Marie Marsh. Haley Renee Martin. Gerardo Antonio Martinez Estrada. Hunter Daniel Matherly. Reese Tyler McAfee. Bailey Aurora McCabe. Jackson Rivers McCormick. Jacob Michael McDaniel. Jacob Kane Michael. Matthew Allen Miller. Corey Ray Mitchell. Laura Vivian Moore. Chase Michael Mullen. Keelan Brianna Merle. Ashlyn Mackenzie Myers. Alexandra Nicole Nelson. Mary McLean Niblet. Spencer Fuller Noah. Colvin J. Oakes. Braden Lane Pears. Lucas Gregory Peden. Holly Ann Petro. Leonel Alexander Pineda. Jonathan David Pineda Paz. Jacob William Prestwood. Xavier Lane Ragsdale. Lauren Grace Ramirez. Dayanara Ramirez Molina. Aaron Glenn Ramsey. Landon Blake Ridings. Jonathan Bradley Reinhardt. Colin Andrew Roberts. Jalen East Roberts. Eric Brandon Rogers. Jacob Hugh Nolan Rogers. Andrew Bryce Ruley. Brianna Faith Sabin. Cameron Alexander Salmon. Gareth Pierce Shilato. Sean Michael Searcy. Nathan John Sipe. Brooklyn Lee Sharber. Logan James Short. Chase Allen Singleton. Hannah Jane Smith. Selena Michelle Soto. Justin Avery Southall. Ella Marie Spivey. Ashley Bell Staley. Connor Lynn Stewart. Emma Nicole Joanne Stewart. Cameron Gray Stinson. Ashton Michaela Stout. Samantha Louise Sturm. Caleb Matthew Summers. Jacob Daniel Sarita. Matthew David Sarita. Jackson Earl Sutton. Andrew David Thompson. Megan Lindsay Thompson. Belinda Tornes Juarez. Luke Michael Trent. Samuel David Tuggy. Giovanni Baez Gandara. Holly Alyssa Vanderpool. Aviana Xenia Althea Vasquez. Austin Lee Vaughn. Michael Wynn Vaughn. Leslie Jahira Velasquez. Genesis Belen Velasquez Verdugo. Peyton Cheyenne Vidito. Preston Alec Wallace. Justin Thomas Ward. Freedom Rain Webb. JC Ray Whitaker. Lauren Ann White. Michael Dean Whited. Cole Edward Lee Williams. Madison Renee Williams. Wyatt Daniel Lawson Williams. Jackson Brent Wilson. Landon Alexander Wilson. Dalen Anthony Worley. Jeremy Edward Wright. Sarah Elizabeth Wright. Join us in congratulating our White House High School class of 2022. Please enjoy the slideshow while our seniors make their way back to the student building to conclude our ceremony.
have our class stand together? Can we have our class stand together one last time for the changing of the tassel?
From seniors to graduates.